So this Twitch streamer, let's call her Jalapeno. Now Jalapeno is in a bad relationship with this guy, who we'll call Beardy. Some might even call him abusive. But one day, after 11 years, she's had enough. She breaks up with him. And Beardy, he is not happy. He doesn't take it well. But she no longer feels safe around him, and she's ready to move on. And she starts to develop a crush on this other guy she knows online, Hunter. Hunter's a YouTuber, and he does political commentary videos. So Hunter and Jalapeno, they start flirting on Twitter, and sparks fly. But she lives in Washington, and he lives on the other side of the country in West Virginia. And after a period of time, she agrees to travel there and visit him. And that's good, because she doesn't really feel safe back in Washington anyway, because Beardy's there. So she goes to see Hunter, and as soon as she arrives at his apartment, it's like a weight is lifted off of her. She finally feels safe there with him. Until one day when Jalapeno's at Hunter's apartment, Hunter's phone suddenly pings him, and it says an Apple AirTag is near him, which is weird. So they search around for it, and Jalapeno opens her luggage, and boom, there it is. AirTags are velcroed on the inside. And then she searches her backpack, and same thing. And immediately she knows who put them there. Beardy, because he's tracking her location. So she texts him like, hey, you're crazy. This is a violation. And he texts back, tell him I'll see him soon. Obviously talking about Hunter. Beardy knows she's there with a new guy, and he doesn't like it. So fast forward a few days later, Hunter gets a phone call. And it's from the landlord of his building, who says there's a sketchy guy downstairs who has something under his jacket. And that guy claims he's friends with Hunter. So Hunter and Jalapeno go downstairs, and they look through the glass of the front door, and guess who's standing there? Beardy, and he's got a pew-pew. So Beardy sees them, and he points the pew-pew at Hunter. So Hunter is shocked. He is not prepared for this, and his body freezes. Beardy pulls the trigger, and the bullet goes through the glass, but it doesn't hit Hunter. It hits Jalapeno. It hits her in the leg because she had stepped in front of Hunter. And there's blood everywhere, and Hunter and Jalapeno run back up to his apartment, and they lock the door, and they barricade themselves on the back balcony.
Are you recording? Conrad has Holly in the leg.
And Beardy, he gets into the building, and he follows Jalapeno's trail of blood all the way back to Hunter's apartment. And he texts Jalapeno, asking her to please leave Hunter. And by this point, Hunter's already on the phone with 911.
The suspect was trying to get into the building, and he had a gun under his coat.
And it's during that call that Beardy starts to bang on the apartment door.
Oh, he's at the door. He's at the door.
Please come in, please come in.
Please hurry.
So police showed up right then. They had already been called earlier after the first shot. And you can hear police and Beardy having a standoff. And then you hear gunshots. Because allegedly Beardy himself. And Jalapeno and Hunter, they're okay physically, but they're pretty traumatized. Meanwhile, they're recovering, and her leg is still healing. And all this happened in Martinburg, West Virginia, so shout out to West Virginia.